We start with breaking news here at 4 o'clock. NC State is suing Monsanto over Poe Hall, the shuttered university building where hundreds of workers and students believe they developed cancer. Thank you for joining us. I'm Dan Haggerty.
And I'm Lena Tillett. More than 225 people have reported to WRAL they developed some form of cancer after spending time in that building. 5 on your side's Keely Arthur has been staying on top of this story from the very start. She joins us now in studio. Keely, you have spent the day reviewing this 78-page lawsuit that was filed in Superior Court. What did it say?
Lena, this is a huge bombshell. The lawsuit claims Monsanto knew for decades that chemicals inside Poe Hall were dangerous, but marketed them as safe and non-toxic. It is seeking potentially hundreds of millions of dollars to rebuild the contaminated building and settle claims with workers and students who believe the chemicals made them sick.
A major development in the Poe Hall saga. North Carolina State University officials now pointing the finger at chemical company Monsanto. Nearly 2 years ago, the university closed Poe Hall, moving out staff and students after testing revealed high levels of PCB chemicals, which are now known carcinogens. Poe Hall was built in the early 70s. At the time, the chemicals were used in caulking, insulation, and many other building materials, but were later outlawed by the EPA. Since the closure in 2023, more than 200 workers and students have reported to WRAL 5 on your side that they developed cancer after being inside the building, many expressing their frustration with the university over its handling of the closure and contamination. Records obtained by WRAL show the university delayed meeting with the EPA over the contamination and quietly stalled a federal investigation into the health claims surrounding Poe Hall workers and students.
Unforgivable, in my opinion.
And you're looking at alumni, you're looking at staff, you're looking at people that you said were important to the university. Okay. Tell us that we are.
Attorneys working on behalf of those who are ill have told WRAL News that they plan to file suit against the university. But NC State's lawsuit aims to shift sole responsibility onto Monsanto. NC State University Chancellor Kevin Howell writing, "Since I joined as chancellor in May, a vacant, contaminated instruction hall that has caused much concern and worry for many years has been sitting idle and must be remediated. This lawsuit is about responsibility and accountability for the cleanup of this building so we can get our students back to learning."
And late this afternoon, Monsanto released a statement of its own to WRAL responding to the lawsuit, saying in part, Monsanto discontinued its bulk production of industrial PCBs nearly 5 decades ago, conducted hundreds of studies on PCB safety, and provided appropriate warnings to its sophisticated industrial customers based on state-of-the-art science at the time. Any PCB containing building products used in Poe Hall or other buildings on campus were manufactured, sold, and installed by sophisticated third parties and maintained by the university. Much more on this on WRAL.com.